friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Sedana Sims. This will be my first ever YouTube video, so I figured let's do an introductory video while I create my Simself. So you guys will be watching me create my Simself in the background, and I'll just be answering some questions about me to help you guys get to know the person behind the mic. So without further ado, let's get started. I first want to mention my YouTube channel name. So it is Sedana Sims, and I chose that name because my real name is Kayla, and there's a lot of creators in this community with that name. So I just wanted to be a little bit different and come up with something that I feel like embodies me, but it's not Kayla. So Serena is how you say mermaid in Spanish, and forgive me if I did not pronounce that correctly. Um, I don't speak Spanish very well, although I speak it a little bit. So yeah, I feel like a mermaid is my spirit animal, whether you believe in them or not. I do. Not that I really believe in them. That's just jokes, but I'm a Pisces, so I just feel like mermaid, water, kind of matches. I love mermaids. I think, the depiction of them are beautiful, the thought of them are beautiful. So yeah, that's where I came up with that name from. Um, So obviously I love playing The Sims. So first question I have are what are my other hobbies outside of playing The Sims? So I like to read, craft, draw, journal, anything creative basically. I like being creative because I'm an accountant by day and my brain is like running 1,000 miles a minute while I'm at work. So when I come home, I like to do things that don't require a lot of thought so that I can quiet my brain down and kind of relax. I've also gotten into playing games on my Switch. Since the Switch is portable, I don't want to be sitting at my PC all day after I've worked a 10-hour, 12-hour day at work. So yeah, I like to play Nintendo Switch games as well. So if you have any Switch recommendations, please leave Switch game recommendations, that is. Please leave those in the description box below. I'm always looking for something new to get into. So second question, how did I first hear about The Sims? And I'll have to give props to my younger sister. She's only younger than me by 2.5 years. However, she introduced me to The Sims, and I'm very glad she did. She has been playing for a long time. I think Sims 2 or Sims 3 days. I can't remember which one she actually started with, but she's been playing for a very long time, and she's been trying to get me to play for a very long time. And she finally did it. I've been playing consistently for the past 4 or 5 years. Um, and I say consistently, like every other day, every weekend type situation over here. Whenever I have downtime, I'm on The Sims 4. But I bought the game in 2017 or 2018. But at that point in time, my kids were really small and they were in a lot of extracurricular activities. And I was also volunteering my time a lot on the weekends, so I didn't have a lot of time to devote to playing The Sims. So I only played here or there, maybe like once or twice a month. But now it's very consistent and I love it. So shouts out to my sister for putting me on. Okay, with that being said, the next question I have is, do you prefer Sims 3 camera or Sims 4 camera while playing? And I will say that I started off using Sims 4 camera, but I happened to be showing something to my sister, and she was like, why are you scrolling like that? Or why are you turning the camera like that? And I was like, what do you mean? This is how you have to turn the camera. And she was like, wait, let me see your settings. And so she was like, girl, why are you not using the Sims 3 camera? And I was like, I had no idea that you could switch camera modes. I don't know anything about the Sims 3. So she told me to flip the thing, the Sims 3 camera, showed me the buttons, the mouse clicks I needed to do, and I've never looked back. So Sims 3 camera, it is for me. Okay, next question I have is PC versus Mac. And I don't have console in here because I've never played on console, so I don't know what that experience is like. But I've played on both the PC and a Mac, and I would have to say my answer is PC only because the Macs that I had were not gaming computers, so they were not powerful enough for me to run The Sims plus use all the custom content that I have. So just for that simple fact, I would say PC. And then PC holds a special place in my heart because I built my own PC. So it's like my own little labor of love that I'm getting to play a game that I thoroughly enjoy and that I thoroughly love on the PC that I built with love. So you see, PCs all day. But just as an example, when I was playing on a Mac, it took at least 20 minutes just for the game to get to the main menu like loading screen. So it was terrible. So yeah, but again, that's just because of the amount of custom content I had. When I first got the game, I was on not an iMac. I was on a MacBook Air, and that ran the game just fine. I was playing very vanilla back then, no mods, no CC, no anything. So my next question is my gameplay style. So I would say I do a rotational gameplay style. Like I mentioned, I do use mods, so I can kind of, have a little bit more control over what happens in that save. But I do it rotationally because I get bored a lot of easily. I get bored easily, or sometimes just depends. So I like to jump from household to household, and I don't like things to change very much within the save. So for one save, I have like everything turned off. I control everything. But then there's another save if I want to play out a specific storyline or something like that. Um, then I have that save as well. So we're pretty much done creating my sim self. We'll go through the traits and everything. I did put her on the gallery, but I did use some custom content. So you have to click the modded button, and my EA ID will be in the description box below. So yeah, you can get that if you want. So I chose, for the aspiration, I chose successful lineage. And then I chose creative, bookworm, and family oriented for my traits. And then I'm going to scroll through the likes and dislikes so that you can see them. But I'm not going to go too much into detail about it. Obviously, if you download the sim for yourself, you can switch up whatever you want to switch up. Um, so there's something I forgot to mention. When I was talking about my PC, I also have my PC specs in the description box below, so you can check those out as well to see what I'm running with. It's a very basic build. I didn't want to spend a lot of money, so I built I built a very budget-friendly PC, but it works just fine running my game and everything. So yeah, I probably should have sped this up a little bit more, but just going through all the likes and dislikes. I did do this part as like a talk through while I was in game, but the music was kind of loud, so I turned that off. So yeah, just going through fashion now. I really don't know categories and where I fall within those categories, so these three are what I felt me, fit my personality and my style. So yeah, just going through these characteristics. I think I mentioned this in the beginning, but if there's anything that I did not answer that you want to know about me, feel free to leave that in the description box below. Um, I'll answer anything if it's respectful. So yeah. Okay, so at this point we're done. With all the likes, dislike traits. So let's go through the outfit choices really quickly, just slower because I know you saw me create them in the beginning. I feel like all of these outfits are a great representation of me in my everyday real life. This is something I would wear to work, around the house, the formal wear, my favorite color, like a shade of green, athletic wear, sleepwear, party wear, swimwear, hot weather wear, and cold weather. I chose two. Because if I'm going out, I'm gonna wear obviously coat, something like that. But if I'm just running errands or something like that, it's gonna be a hoodie and jeans. Okay, so we've reached the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me while I did this voiceover. I was very nervous. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning, but thank you so much for sticking with me. And if you enjoyed, please give me a like, a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Toodles!